I don't know. Hello, the Brew Crew, and welcome to a new episode and a new club here. Yeah, we talked about last episode. I went to Juventus, and also, as you can see, I also had the manager job of England. I'm going to just pick up my notebook here. In June, I'm going to talk about, because yeah, it might not be that many seasons, and as well I've changed the face cam sidebar or whatever it's called, so to black, just because that fits better with Juventus. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 playlists as well, I've decided. So today we have Bologna and Brescia and all the transfers. And then we have Glory to Success National, I'm going to call this. So then we have Scotland in Nations League. And then we have Glory to Success Nationals episode 2, which is going to be Italy, the last match in the Nations League. So yeah, let's just go to it. So Antonio, I believe it was a lot of players, just like in City where a lot of players want to go out. I wasn't sure about him, he wanted a lot of money. As you can see, he was still paying some of the wages on some of these players. So Denny, Antonio, we got rid. Actually, I would have not mind having him. But yeah, I believe he wanted to go, so then we sell him, basically. So he's going to Zenit in the Russian Premier League. So yeah, pretty good player, as you can see there. Or yeah, not outstanding by any means, so, but I still would have liked to have him. Like Bonin, Fabian Bonin, I didn't want to sell him. Chelsea got sniffing about, and yeah, we decided to sell him then, because he didn't want to be here. He has pretty high wages, he's been here for a long time. Recent season not, or yeah, last season not that great. Technical attributes not that great, but his mentals and physical are really good, and he was definitely a leader, and I've just seen that now, because I just awarded who would be the captain and vice captain. I believe our vice captain now has like 14, and it was, yeah, our captain has 16, but yeah, we would need someone better check those kind of important stuff. But yeah, he's gone to Chelsea. They signed them for 12.25 million, so we sold them for more than a double, so I'm pretty happy. He was probably worth more, but it was like, oh well, if you want to go, I'll just let you. Lautaro Rodriguez we sold to West Ham. He's just been here 2 seasons. Last season was very disappointed, so we made a profit of him. I believe I wanted to leave as well. I was kind of not impressed by his stats at all. Kind of middle of the road, and not that not that great. So 17.5 million. I'm going to go through them pretty fast here. Luca Margioni, we had him at Milan, was a gigantic flop. He did not do that great in West Bromwich, but Zebra or Juventus, for some weird reason, decided, oh, let's sign him for, what was it, 17.5 million euros. So that was a waste, just, but yeah, we got still Benitez. Ramos Benitez is pretty old. They signed him for a lot of money, but he's never really gotten that much. Strida to Ajax, he's pretty old, he's not going to get young. They loaned them twice and signed them for nothing, so I guess we made some money after all. Yeah, it was really good there in Barcelona, and the Bilbao project from the beginning. This player we just sold, Romanian, he's not even been a first teamer, so yeah, not that outstanding. We got about 1 million for it. Was starting keeper last season, but yeah, we did just get 400,000 euros from him, but I'm still pretty happy that we even got some money, because he's pretty old. And then we loan out, or especially we loaned out Mario Pedron. I said that I was looking forward to using him, but he wanted to play in Champions League, so I sold, or he will be sold. They have to pay 46.9 million. We will still make a profit on him. This player they have already, before I come in, signed Timo Fuchs. I thought he was not that great, but he's the best defensive midfielder, but not sure I will play with the defensive midfielder. But I guess he's pretty good mentals after all. He's 26 though, so he's not super young, but doesn't have the highest wages in the club. I've really had the project as well of lowering wages. They 33 million, I think that's a little bit too much. They had them last season, it was not outstanding there, so I'm kind of surprised, as you can see as well. Never really been a starter, so I don't understand why they paid 33 million for a player that's never been a starter. Alain Renoir, I believe, he was also a signing that he did. Doesn't look that bad, but I'm not sure there's going to be anything spectacular. 17-year-old Diaby, I saw him, I was like, wow, he's good for being a Ivorian. And he still have, 3-star potential. But I kind of overestimate. I just checked through all the national team and youth team, and I saw him, and I was like, wow, he's pretty good. And then now when I check him, well, he's not that good. He would probably be a really good player for mid-table team, but not that great. He's 21, but was still playing in Ivorian Coast. I was like, well, he's done it that good, so let's just give him a shot. He might be more of a Serie B player, but we will probably sell him for a profit because, Alessandro Real. We signed him. He's played for last season in Frosinone. Was pretty good there. Has been it's a Calgary project from the beginning. It's been up and down in Serie B and Serie A. But I think he's pretty good. Good passing, good technique, good mentals all around. 26, so he's a little bit older, but doesn't cost that much in wages. 20 million. Maybe a little bit. I still feel like he's good enough, and he's probably not going to be started, but he's decent back. Poisson, I don't know if you say that. Sounds more French than Uruguayan. But Mauritius Busson, got him in from was actually one of my scouts to find him. He played at Lokomotiv Moscow. It was pretty cheap, so I was like, well, we are going to take him. I love he's actually played as well there for Portugal, but mostly in Uruguay. He's 25, okay, he's not that young, but I saw his defenses, that especially his tackling and possession, so that's really good. He's not going to develop that much, but I believe as well. I guess his wage is not that low, but it's not overly high either, so he's pretty good. Unfortunately, it takes up a non-EU spot, which wasn't great in the long run. We might just do one match because this is going to take a while to go through. Because we got in another player that was like a non-EU player that we had to loan out. That was superb, but we can't use him right. Marco Trevistan, I'm not sure that this will be a great play, but he's decent backup, did not cost that much. Has not that high wages. Has played regularly for Roma and Florentina, or not doing that much for Tina. He has good tackling, possession. Nothing that's going to set the world like, but he's experienced and can jump in if we get Nicolas Nicolau. I actually found another Cypriot just right before starting this that I'm thinking of signing as well. He is really good, 4.5-star potential, already 2 stars. He's good enough for Serie B. Really good determination there, really good pace, fitness, so we loaned him out to Bari. Pretty good finishing composer. He could also, I think false 9 would be pretty good. He can 22 caps and 3 goals for this national team. Not bad. And it cost us 2.3. Yeah, we've made a lot of loans as well, which is weird, but I have that much money, I'm just going to go with that. And we need still quality. So yeah, goalkeeper we were lacking of. So Matteo Rossi we got in. He's very talented. I was thinking of even it's just it's a Serie B, but I think 2.5 star is still good enough for a backup play. Unfortunately, yeah, his fitness is not that great, but overall for being 19 and goalkeeper is pretty good. Adriamanta and other Euro Green that will only, and unfortunately I wanted Arambari, which is a left winger though, but instead we got Mata. That's still not good enough for Milan's first team. He's probably not going to be our first choice, but he is he's 3-star already, good enough for Serie B. And we have Lorenzo Mule, that's outstanding, so he's probably going to play the most matches. But yeah, a good backup. Verde was Marcio Monteverde was the player I signed that had was non-EU player, so he was pretty pissed off me that he did not get a spot in the team, but I couldn't. I think it's just you can't have as many. And he is 24, so he's not super young, but he looks really good. 3-star. He did just cost 12.75. We'll own another player, Ray Feeney, that I signed for Manchester City. We loaned him in. He played for Championship last season. He might get it in my national team if we do it that good. We have another English right back, so they will fight together with each other. I think there are some other right midfielders are better though, so potentially none of them will get in the squad, but he's just 19 years old and really talented. And yeah, Manchester, so many to go through. This is going to take ages. Jovan Juvjanakovic assigned for just 2.3. Again, my scout found this player and was like, whoa, he's so cheap for being so good. He is 3-star, and so he's a second. We need another that's better, but I was like, well, if we can find someone this good. And he was sort of and since Serbian is in EU, he doesn't count as a non-EU player. So Marsa was probably our biggest sign in here. I signed him last season to Manchester City. It was more of a backup there because we had an even better goalkeeper. Here though, he will be starting for us, and he is leading goalkeeper in Serie A. Chilean, 26 only, so it's not that old even. As this, I guess this will be a test for him, because it's probably the first choice since being in the Chilean league. That is definitely a first choice. Yeah, we probably could find someone with more potential, but I wanted someone that was like 4-star and really good right now. Yeah, I know 30 million is a lot for a goalkeeper, but I was still surprised the City we just let them go for that little. Then we loan in Sloban Bulat. Yeah, he's 34. I wanted some experience. Well, he has pretty high wages here, but I was like, well, if you just can loan him from one season, it might not be that bad. 14 assists last season. I had played at City, Monaco, Manchester United as well, been a little bit loaned out there, but well experienced, 82 caps, yeah, really good defensively, marking and tackling, and really good work rate as well, so pretty happy with him. And here we have a fellow player which I had in Dortmund, I believe. He seems harsh, but he did superb season, my first season there, and I sold them to Arsenal because it was so good money. But he's actually a player that it can happen sometimes. Even Football Manager, he went out and said, "I'm gay," so that's cool. Gay footballer, and I guess he hasn't that overall. It's weird. He was good at Bayern Leverkusen. Hopefully we can see his former glory when he's now reunited with me. He has me as a favorite though, even if I just had them one season. And getting a player like this, okay, he's just 3.5 star, but he's still really, really solid. And yeah, we needed really good central defenders. And I think these ones, even if they're not world class, they still, yeah, we've gotten like good enough on all positions, so we can definitely compete for Champions League. So he just cost 15.5. I thought it was a bargain. Ivan, Spanish, Israeli. Luckily it was Spanish. I did find he was in Hoffenheim, the scouting, and I was like, wow, he's really good. Again, not 4-star, but really good defensively. So I think he's going to be, he's not have the leadership, but he's going to anyway be the moral leader with it. And still, even being 27, his physicals are still really good. I feel like that's good. John Montgomery, youngster I got in, 5-star potential. From Nottingham Forest. He just cost 1.7 and we loaned him out to Portanone in Serie B, so I guess we'll see how many matches he gets. Joab, central defender, not that good aerial either, but he's really good marking, tackling. Yeah, at this point we did not have that much money, so it was like, we need a central defender basically. So we got him in there. And the same when, I believe, yeah, Fabian or whatever. Yeah, Fabian Boni. I was kind of panicky. So we got in this player. I'm not super happy with him. He's just 3 stars, but I wanted someone. He's really talented, but I wanted someone that's more experienced. So that's why we have Lucas Gradona. He's nothing outstanding, but 50 million, I can't remember. And we signed this, another Romanian that's played 7 caps for Romania and 1 goal. Unfortunately, the what's it called, scout report was better than this, but it still says that he is as good as our other left wingers. I'm hoping that. So I might check if it's just too short, but I don't think that. So yeah, it looks fairly decent. 3 stars all around. The defense could be a little bit better, but yeah, for Trevistan was better, but yeah, unfortunately it would need a little bit more potential. But yeah, I'm mostly just going for experienced player. I go for him, the youngster there, but elsewhere we have a lot of players that have potential for the future, but they are just 2 stars right now, so not really ready for the first team, or like him isn't on. We have him, that's pretty good, Slovakian Radislav Suki. It's a lot of potential. Vitale, I've tried to loan him out, it's not been 8 stars, they're probably not going to get any game time. He was really near to getting into the team though. Really good jumping reach and tackling and possessing this Danish fellow. But I was like, oh well, Brumby wants him, he's probably going to get more game time. And Jan is always also one of these old players. Fortunately we did not get to sell, but his contract also goes out, so hopefully we... Almarsa Mulle, Emros Mulle I believe his called. I was surprised because Pedron isn't on, he's not either on project. And I went, come on Juventus, you have to have some on projects here. Buson, Ivan Suleiman, I believe Suleiman, or did this? No, he's actually on project. Bullet Ulbrich Pichrea. I have played it. Puchera. Pechera and Puchera. I'm not sure how you say that, because I don't a butcher. Finny Provasinetsky. It looked pretty decent, so we have a lot. It's not been, but I wanted still to give some of these players a chance, and the same with this Romania fella. I guess we'll see. As you can see here, he's played, what is that? That is 23 matches, scored 1 goal. So hopefully he can be a little bit better, but he plays as a deep line, so we shouldn't expect too much. And then Jovan there up top. Why do I believe Keelan starting? Is he still injured? That's weird. Because he's definitely the best striker. He's actually scored some goals compared to the other one, and we signed him for free. So I think and that's a cool name as well, Killan Leon. I think we're going to go with him. What can he play instead? I might actually go with Jovan, since I think he's a little bit better. Took so long time to go through all the transfer, but I definitely think that it might though be that you have to finish for third. So I'm not sure that we will do that. I think Milan is probably better. It's not a world-class squad or a top squad. Yeah, I think it's still top 3. There's unfortunately Italy is like 5th or 4th best league, and I believe this was before they decided and that it would be a guaranteed 4th spot. It's just the 3 top clubs that had for Champions League spots. Creating chances, nicely to see. And yeah, I'm going with this 4-4-2 away and more of a 4-2-3-1 at home. Man, that was scary as well. Playing with... Ooh, no! Why is he so free there? That's what I wonder. It almost looks like he was offside. Apparently it wasn't. No, this is... And you have seen Serie A, so... I hope we can do it good in Italian Cup as well. Oh, that's not so far not brilliant, but maybe we can counter in a goal here. Leon, that wasn't great. Finny though, the other second ball there. Great save by the goalkeeper. Yeah, that's almost deserved a goal just because his own performance there. But Son, but it clears. Or Jovan DJ, I might call it, or Jovan Doggio. Because that I can't say that name, and I might have some other nicknames as well, especially on these Romanian fellas. Oh, that's just great. So 2-0 down. I don't know, where did Bologna finish? Are they that good? They are 11th. So they're not awful. I think they finished mid-table. That's what I'm worried about, kind of, because it was like, they did not look that bad, the striker, but I was still like, when I checked at their goal targets from last season, I was like, Keelan Leon was the only one that was like, well, you were done it good enough, sir. Oh, and it still was like 11 goals, so it was not that great. But I was not sure if it was because I still felt like the striker, he should be our best player, but I guess it takes time for him to settle in here. I've not been overly Unfortunately, our other left winger there is injured. Yeah, I might try him as an inside forward there instead. He can play there after all. Can we? Yeah, it might be a thing that I have to improve on for next season. Or maybe just go one striker, because as you could see here, who was it? It was some of the strikers there that had not scored any single, or he had scored one goal on 23 matches. It was Proves. Oh, he scores! Thomas Provasniak. Maybe that is the new position for you, fella. Olbrecht, Suleiman scores, and he scored actually some goals. I think I'm just going to say Suleiman for him as well. So that's good comeback, yeah. I will show a little bit better. I don't have the same possession. As you see, we created way more now. Yeah, and we've, to be fair, we've not been great in the preseason either. We lost against Atlanta, but yeah, I'd rather have a bad preseason. Or is that a red card for Fini? He's already there. But he's definitely... and he was a player... I can't remember who I have on the other side, but I think the other player I have there is injured or whatever. So Fini is actually more of a backup. But so far he's... Free kick! That seems... He was inside of here after all. That might be an issue as well, I don't know. It might be that we don't have a good... And that's a great tackle, Suleiman. And Real picks it up there. Might just show you here. We have Scotland, Ireland. I was thinking of making them both, but then I was like, nah, let's just make Scotland. Or if I should do Ireland, I don't know if we had time then. But yeah, I think it's going to be two after each other, because then it's decided we go to the playoff, which I'm not sure of, because Italy is ranked 5th, but I believe England is ranked pretty high, 2nd, but it really failed in the World Cup there. But they won the World Cup before that, so it's going to play through a lot, and I will see if I have good enough strikers or not. So yeah, thank you for watching, have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again, so bye!